I was primarily long-range reconnaissance patrol, 6-man teams, working behind lines. Well, I tell everybody the Army taught me everything except how to duck, either I slept through that class. I was angry more than anything for a couple of years after a bullet fragment in my head took my eyesight. Creatively, I used my drawing skills that I learned from my grandmother, drawing and painting, but the drawing I used usually in the military to draw maps and draw images of reconnaissance information. And when I lost my eyesight, my two youngest daughters suggested that I get back into art because I'd always loved it, but I'm like, I can't see. My youngest daughter asked me to carve a sculpture for her of a wizard, just the wizard's head and hat and everything, and it took me 900 hours to carve it. And about halfway through the process, I was so frustrated, I threw it across the room. She actually went over and picked it up, brought it back, and sat it down in front of me and said, "Daddy, you promised not to quit." I felt about an inch tall when I went back to work. But I finished it for her, and that told me, hey, if I can sculpt this, grab your pencil, grab your charcoal, grab your paintbrushes, it's time to get back into it. Working with the VA art therapy program, they told me, just keep working at it, keep practicing, and after 2 years working 10, 12 hours a day, I finally figured out how to do art again without the sight that I had, and then I was encouraged to enter art shows and art competitions, and one of them was the National Veterans Creative Arts Festival. First 2 times I entered, I lost, big time. A friend at the VA's Recreation Services Art Therapy Program said, "Try again, Jim, only this time give it your best." And that was the first time I won at the National Veterans Creative Arts Festival. What we're discovering is that with the encouragement and the right opportunity, I think the VA's art therapy program, the VA's creative arts program changed things for me, and now we're passing it on. And every year I've had a family member, a spouse, come to me and say, "Thank you for getting him out of the basement. He was sitting down there with a .45 and we were scared to death." They're finding out that the arts can bring them from wherever they were to perhaps where they need to be.